Good morning, all. It is Friday, and we are a day late in the kitchen here at the Rusty Patch. I will be honest with you, I tried a recipe, and it was an epic fail the other day, so I was definitely not going to do it live with you guys. So I played around in the kitchen, and I've come up with a different one. So what the ingredients you need for today is you need a vanilla cake mix, whatever one is your favorite. Today we're going to do Betty Crocker. You need 2 eggs, and you need 2 tablespoons of heavy cream or milk, and I could not find heavy cream in the grocery store, so I'm going to go with the milk that we purchased for our recipe the other day, and 3/4 cup of M&Ms. So the M&Ms that I'm using, I'm just doing regular M&Ms, and I'm doing peanut butter M&Ms. You can play around with this recipe and do any kind of like little treats you want here, and you don't have to do a vanilla cake mix. If your family likes chocolate, do chocolate cake mix and do peanut. You could do peanut M&Ms or your peanut butter M&Ms. And I know they had mint M&Ms at Walmart the other day, so you could do a chocolate cake mix and mint ones, which would be very, very good, and some cream cheese frosting. That's what I would say. This is going to be like a cookie cake. So Mark and I were talking the other day when I took my sample out of the oven, it would be a really great cake / cookie for your kid's birthday. And you can make a couple of them depending on the size of your birthday party. So I'll be honest with you, when I went to the grocery store yesterday and I knew what cake mix to go buy, and I did not buy it. I bought a yellow cake mix. So I'm mixing my batter, and I look at Mark and I'm going, why does my batter look not good? Well, because it was a yellow cake mix, not vanilla. So guess what? It's all still all worked out, and I'm sure it's going to taste just fine. So the first thing you're going to do is I have pre-measured my 3/4 cup of M&Ms. You're going to put those in the bottom of your bowl. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to crack your 2 eggs, and you're going to place those on your M&Ms. This is super easy. Grab the kids, they would love to make this. And then you're going to go ahead and set those off to the side. You're going to take your milk and 2 tablespoons or your heavy whipping cream. And then you're going to go ahead and put your lid on there so we don't spill. Set that off to the side. And then you're just going to take your vanilla cake mix and you're going to dump it. And then all you need is your spatula, and you're just going to mix this up. And that's all you need to do. It's super simple, super easy. Get one of your little ones up on the kitchen counter safely and help them mix. This would be something fun for the whole family. You're just going to keep going. Then once you get all this mixed together, it'll take a little bit. And if you want to get a mixer, that's fine. If you need a workout, just get your spatula and just keep on going. This looks a little bit better. And I'm sure the one I made last night will taste just fine. Actually, what I did do is I just got my vanilla out of the cupboard and I put a tablespoon of vanilla in it. So Mark will have to come up on here shortly, and he'll have to do a taste test for you, and he can be honest with you if it was a really bomb or not. But when this one comes out of the oven, I will take a picture and I will send it to you. I will actually post a photo. Doing a little bit of Food Network here, so I've made it ahead of time, and then we're going to make this one. And actually, I'm going to take these 2 that I've made, and I'm going to go treat the employees at Hobby Lobby today with some handmade baking. Now, the other day, I was in the kitchen and Mark come in and he goes, what got you in a baking mood? So I did the pretzels and I got the M&Ms and did the Hershey Kisses. I have not done that for a while, and it does take a long time. I guess the last time I made them, my girls were around and they helped take all the wrappers off. They did turn out great, so those are being treated to our UPS driver and our FedEx man and Stan the mailman. Okay, So there is your mixture, super easy. So we're gonna set that off to the side. Next thing you're gonna know is you're going to get some parchment paper and you are going to trace around. You need a springform pan for this one. So that way it pops out. Take your pin. And what I actually did, which worked better, is take this off. And you need to set your oven at 350. So I am going to go turn that on because I'm not going to bake this with you guys. I'm going to bake it when we're done. And this is going to cook for 350 and it's going to be for 25 minutes. And depending on your ovens, just what I would do is just keep an eye on it. I would probably set your oven timer at 20 minutes and then go check and do the toothpick check for the center. And you're just going to cut this. And you're also going to need some nonstick spray. And just keep cutting. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It's just easy so it takes off it gets out the bottom of your springform pan. A springform pan is always nice to have in your cupboard. You don't use it as much as you think, but when you do need it, it's nice to have. So go ahead and place your bottom of your springform pan back in there very carefully. Ours is glass. Believe of course, it's Pampered Chef. A lot of our kitchen items are Pampered Chef. I'm sure everybody's cupboards have lots of Pampered Chef in them too. So go ahead and spray your pan. And we like to use, well, I like to use the Baker's Joy. This is your with a little bit of a mixture. Otherwise, just any spray will work. And then lay this in the bottom. So it looks like so. And what I like to use, which we have these around a lot in the kitchen area when we're serving food, is just your handy dandy little gloves. It's easier to clean your hands, honestly. So, of course, I'm gonna go turn the oven on before this. So oven on. Okay. Okay, gloves back on. And go ahead and just scrape that. And it's going to be nice and thick. It's going to be a really thick batter. So if you haven't done your workout this morning, you're definitely going to get it done here. Okay. And it's going to be sticky. Okay, and then scrape. This is when you tell the kids who's got more muscles to scrape the bowl. Remember, it's just 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 cake mix, and 3/4 cup of your favorite M&Ms. You could do chocolate cake mix with Heath candy bar, which is always a good one. And we are actually going to put frosting on this other one that I pre-made last night with you guys, before I'm with you guys. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, because you can see, it's just a big, nice big thick glob of cake mix and yumminess all in the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my hand. And then you're just going to pat that out. And I am going to work on maybe a double camera, so I'm here and here. So that is a project I'm going to start working on with Mark after Christmas. So you can be a closer hands-on with you guys during our videos, and also you could be seeing if I'm having to do something at a distance so you can see if it's a bigger project that we're working on. Okay, so you just go ahead, I'm going to take these off, and then it's going to look like that, and that's all. And then you're going to put it in your oven and it's going to cook, and I said 25 minutes, but I would definitely say check your oven at 20 minutes because I think that's about where mine was yesterday. And we're going to set this off to the side. So I'm going to bring the one that I made last night, and it'll pop out just like this. It's nice and brown. And of course, again, this is the yellow cake mix, not the white vanilla cake mix. Just my brain was just not turned on, I guess, when I went to the grocery store yesterday. So when we were at the grocery store and got the correct cake mix today, we went ahead and I picked up some vanilla, well, this is just cookie icing in white. Tastes delicious, no heating required, dry smooth for stacking. And the instruction says, of course, knead it. I've already taken the cap off. And then you're just gonna go like that. Make sure you dispose of that. And I'm just gonna do this. And I don't know where my maybe I'll ask Mark to see if my sprinkles are in my cupboard over here. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes you get to putting stuff away that I'm gonna remember where I put it. Yeah, I'm really good at that. Actually, we bought a cupboard and it's still in the shop. And Mark, oh look, there they are, magically appeared. So when we bought this cupboard, Dina said, do not lose this key. It's an old skeleton key. And I put it in a special place where I wasn't gonna forget. And guess what? I have no idea where I placed it. So I don't know how we're going to get the doors open because that's the only way to get the old doors open of this cute cupboard. Because we really wanted to bring it into the store and it's still in the shop. And it's been in the shop for how long, babe? 8, 9 months? Yeah, he's tired of looking at it. So there you go. Maybe make a note in your phone to tell yourself where you hide things. You're really not hiding it, you're putting it in a special place, but you're really hiding it because you can't find it. So there you are. I'm gonna put that amount on there, put the lid back on. And for kicks and giggles, since it is the Christmas season, I'm gonna put some of these on here before it dries. And they're gonna go all over the plate. It's so pretty. And if you wanted to, you could smear that frosting all over it and then you could put your little embellishments on there. But that is what that's gonna look like. And see if you could, and got some of those little candles or kind of those little things to put on there, it'd be perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's cut this in here. And again, it's super easy. Just play around with the recipe. Like I said, there's all different kinds of ways you can do this recipe. And it's something that most of the time you already have one of these in your cupboard. You may have, again, you may have yellow. I'm sure this would be fine. I put some vanilla extract in it, so we'll see what he says. Okay, so there is our cooking segment for today. We will be putting this on our YouTube video, and actually what we're gonna be doing moving forward this next week, we will be doing lives on our YouTube video, and then we'll give you the link on our Facebook page to have you go over there. We're trying to grow our YouTube subscribers, so we would love to have you go to our YouTube page today and subscribe, and that way that you can get the insights before everybody else. Okay, I'm gonna bring Mark on board, and he is going to try this and say if it's good or not, and hopefully, and if he says it's bad, do not use this recipe. Please don't use this recipe. Okay. Oh, he's gonna get the fork thing. You remember, you know, we did the, he's not gonna use his hands. You want a smaller bite? You may want a smaller bite. That seeds nice and thick. If I could eat this, I would so eat it. Can you taste it? Did you get a bite with the peanut butter and the chocolate, or did you just get the chocolate in this one?
Just chocolate.
Just chocolate. Is it bad?
Pretty good.
Is it good?
It's good.
Can you taste the vanilla, or does it taste like yellow cake mix?
Tastes like a cookie.
Tastes like a cookie, he says. Okay, there you go. Tastes like a cookie, super easy, and go get this out. And who made their ice, or their, I keep wanting to say ice cream. Who made their fluff with the Christmas cakes? We had a friend, a really fun couple that we really adore. They came in the other day, and he loves the Little Debbie cakes, And of course he had one that we had in here, and they went looking for the Christmas tree cakes and they could not find any. So hopefully they will be restocked before Christmas, which is in just 3 days. Today is Friday, Christmas Eve, Saturday, and Christmas on Sunday. So there you go. Okay, we are done for today. Enjoy and go baking. Bye guys.